All right, Ledesma coming at you with another Free Choice Friday. Today I'm going to show you how to fold a corner bookmark, right? And this slips over the corner of a book very neatly. You can even make it into a serious art project. Since it's close to Thanksgiving time, you could turn it into a turkey. But this is the basic corner bookmark, and then you can fold it any way you want. So the first thing you need is a piece of paper. Now, if you have a square piece of paper, that's what you need. If you don't have one, I'm going to show you how to make a square. So here's how you make a square. You take a regular rectangular piece of paper and you fold it like so, and you have to match up the lines and you have to match up the point right here, and you fold a nice triangle down that part so that you have this extra part here hanging off, right? And what you do now is you are going to take your scissors and you're going to cut off that extra part. And once you cut off the extra part of the rectangle, you will end up with a perfect square. So that's what we're doing right now. And I now have a square that I can fold into a corner bookmark. Now, the first step is to actually take your square and you fold it up to a point, just like that. Okay? And it helps if you make a nice sharp crease on it, right? So you can take your finger and run it over that line. Okay? You make a nice sharp crease. Now your next step, and this part's kind of tricky, but you're going to take the point of your triangle and bring it up to the top, right? You're going to take the point of your triangle and bring it up to the top, just like that. Okay? Excellent. And then you take the other side and you repeat that process and you bring it up to the top again. Okay, so you've brought both triangles up to the top just like that. And now you have a smaller square. You know, it's still a square, but it's a much smaller square. But here's what you're going to do now. Now that you've made nice sharp creases here and here, you're going to actually open it back up like this. So now you have your triangle, but you've got a line here and a line there. And you are going to take half of this, because there's two pieces here, and you're going to fold the top half down to match up the creases that you've already made. And you make a nice sharp line right there. Okay, so you match up the creases that you have already made. All right, you ready, Theo? Okay, now we're going to take our fold that we did like this, but now we're going to tuck it over and into here like this. Okay, so we're going to tuck it over and in so that it folds over and in just like that. Okay, and we're going to actually try to fold it down as much as we can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the farther down you fold it, the better. Okay, so you can see what I did there, and I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. So I'm going to take this part, fold it up, and then it's going to go over the lip, and you tuck it down in there. And now, voila, you have your corner bookmark. And the cool thing about this corner bookmark is you can use it when you are reading. So here's a copy of Love That Dog, and let's say you're on page 57. You simply take your corner bookmark and you shove it right over the corner of your book. And there it is. It holds your place and you won't lose it. Right? Now, the other thing you can do with it, as I said, you can make different things out of it. Probably pretty easy to make faces out of it. I'll show you how to make a bird. You can simply make that the beak right there. You could color that in, right? Make that the beak. You could even use like a yellow or an orange to make that, right? You could make an eyeball here, friendly eyeballs, right? One there and one there, friendly eyeballs, okay? If you wanted to make it happy or sad or mad, you could do any of those things. And if you really felt like it, you could make feathers on the top of it, just like that, right? And so you could make feathers going down like so, okay? And once you have your feathers there, then you could color them in. Multiple colors, things like that. So if you wanted to, you could imitate this turkey bookmark here. You could also take construction paper, cut out feathers, things like that. Okay, but that's how you make a corner bookmark. You wouldn't have to make it into a turkey. You could make it into anything you really wanted to, so it doesn't have to go with Thanksgiving. It could be made at any time of the year. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope you give it a try. It's a fairly simple folding process, and I think you will enjoy it. Thanks, and have a great Free Choice Friday. Bye.